Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Hi, Martha. Okay, how about this one? How about now? Can you hear me now? I'm working on it. I'm making changes. Oh, you can hear me now. Yay! Okay, we'll go with that then. Save my changes. All right, let me know if you can't hear me. All right, so back to setting the timer. All right, so it's 5:06. Let's see how quickly I can make this card. So I decided to start from basically from complete scratch. So I have a piece of 8.5 by 11 basic white thick, and so I'm going to score this at 4 1/4, and then trim this paper at 5 1/2. And so now I have 2 card bases ready to go. I'm going to set one of these aside. And, oh, I guess I'm going to need this. I'm going to cut in half a piece of basic white. Now this is just our regular thickness. I prefer the thick for the card base. We used this thinner for card bases for years and years. I'm so happy that they came out with the thicker. Oh, you know what? And I still need to trim this piece of petal pink as well. Just because I'm going to put this through the emboss machine, and so I will need that to be cut, or that to be cut down to size so I can use it. All right, so this piece has already been cut to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, which is the same as my card front. And I'm going to go ahead and glue that on and then do my stamping, and then I'll be die cutting, and we'll be putting this together really quickly. So I need some glue. So how are you guys tonight? What's going on in your neck of the woods? I know, Laura, you just had a birthday. Happy birthday. Do you feel older? And Martha, you should like this stamp set because it's a real image, not an abstract image. Isn't that lovely paper? I didn't get that very straight, but what I can do later is just take that through my trimmer and make that even up there. All right, so now what I'm going to do is grab my cut and emboss machine, and I'm going to emboss. I'm going to cut this piece right here with this. Actually, I'm not going to use my cut and emboss machine just yet. I need to do a bunch of stamps, so that's going to get cut with that. And then I'm going to stamp my greeting on a piece of smoky slate, and that's going to get cut with that. And I'm going to do my stamping on this piece of basic white and cut all of those out as well. Alrighty, so let's grab the stamps I need. I'm going to use this large image, so I need a large block. Oops, duh. This is a block E, and then this smaller image, this is a C block, and another C block for the leaf image, which I love that leaf image, so pretty. And I'm going to use the Best Wishes because I think that Best Wishes this would make a really beautiful wedding card, but Best Wishes also goes nicely for birthdays, I think. And There we go. I was just eyeballing to try and line up the top of the letters with the top of the block, but it really doesn't matter because I'm going to be cutting it out with a die cut anyway. So let me go ahead and stamp that greeting first. And this is Memento Tuxedo Black ink. Make sure I give myself enough room for all of those scallops that I'm going to need. And I probably didn't give myself enough room on the edge, but let's just test it and see. Oh, that's going to work. That'll work out just fine. Might as well grab some tape and tape that down so it is ready to go. All right, so when did I start? Did I start like 2 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago? When I was starting earlier, I realized that you guys couldn't hear me. So now I don't really know the start time of this card. There we go. And now let's stamp this beautiful rose image. You had a surprise party? Oh, that's so cool. How nice. Who planned that for you? And of course, the babies being there is so wonderful. Yes, this is a wonderful weekend knowing that tomorrow I do not have to go to school. Yes. Summer is a wonderful part of teaching. I'm not going to deny it. So now this smaller rose image. Ooh, that's pretty, isn't it? And I'm going to do 2 of these leaf images. Hi, Dawn. Welcome. Well, that was so nice of them, Lori. I'm proud of them for doing that for you. And of course, you're getting a beautiful new yard. When do you get to come out and see it? All right, let's get this taped on here. And I think I'll cut that down so maybe I can get more images all at once when I run it through the die cutting machine. These are ready, and let's get the other. I think I'll move this up just a little bit so you guys can see a little better. And I am going to trim this as well. All right, so 6 minutes after the hour, and then I spent probably 2 or 3, right, getting that sound situation. Oops, that came off. I'm gonna trim this too. End of July, yay! I don't think this big one's gonna make it on this time. All right, let's find those dies to cut these out. Laura, you probably don't have this stamp set, do you? So what is interesting about this design is I'm not going to do any coloring. I'm going to leave everything black and white. But I think, and just that little pop of pink at, layer that I'm going to do with this scalloped rectangle. But I like the way it turned out. I did a sample yesterday, and I think it's going to be cool. I think you're going to like it. Okay, so this one, that one turned out good, and I'm done with that. Save that tape, and I need to cut that one. Turned out good too. Done with that. I need to cut another one of these leaves. And then this die for the other flower is kind of interesting. Actually, I'm going to cut that apart. Let's see if I can get the rectangle on here too. Looks like I can. So it's part of this larger die. So I haven't really played with this to figure out how this all works, but I know that I can use that section of the die to cut out that flower. I think there might be some paper in the pack that it coordinates with. But hey, I was able to get all three on there. Now I have my rectangular die in there straight, so it makes it a little harder to cut, harder to push through. All right, done with that. Take that carefully off in the trash bin. More for the trash. And our second leaf. All right, so I'm up to at least 8 minutes, right? Maybe 10. Trash out of the way, put my dies back away, because that's part of making a card too, right? Cleaning up, for some of us anyway, not usually me, but I just wanted to see what the time was, demonstrate for you what the reality of making a card start to finish is, right? Which you guys already know, but sometimes we forget that we can go a little faster and be a little more productive. when we want to, when we push ourselves, right? Okay, doesn't that look pretty? That petal pink on that smoky slate. I'm at 12 minutes, okay. All right, so this is going to go on here like this. I'm gonna put the second flower up here and the second leaf there. There. And then this greeting will go here. And I'm on top of it all. And then I have a really cool bow that I'm gonna make out of this stuff, this metallic mesh. Because I was kind of thinking that this had a nice wedding look to it. But again, sparkles work for birthdays too, right? And I like the way the silver goes with the smoky slate. So after I tie the bow, I just kind of keep playing with it until I get it the size I want. And there we go. And we can come, I can zoom back in, can't I? Oh, we got way crooked, didn't we? Sorry about that. All right, so I don't really want to waste this little piece, so I'm going to cut it in half and tie it in a knot so that I can just add a little more fluff to the bow. So I'm just twisting it in the middle there and doing a once over knot. And I'm just going to fluff these out. And with my glue dots, add that to the back of the bow. Like I said, just to add a little more fluff to it. And then pull these apart a little. This is fun stuff. And then that's going to go on there just like that. All right, so let's go ahead and get the, do I want that to be lifted up? No, I think I won't. Okay, so I'm going to start with this. Oops, I forgot to trim that right there. I still can do that though. All right, so let me put these back in place. And I'll show you a little trick. So I'm going to glue from the top down. So this is underneath. Oops, try not to move it very much. This is underneath, and then I have just a little bit of this flower tucked under. Then press down. Those are, with the liquid glue, you have a little wiggle room time. There. And now I can just pick the whole thing up and glue it all down. If I wanted to, I could use the dimensionals at this point. So the only ink color I'm using tonight is black on here. Ta-da! What do you think? This, I think I will go ahead and add dimensionals to. Running out. I may need to double up on the end here. We'll see how it looks. There, I think that looks good. And my fluffy bow. I lost my fluffy bow. Oh. Go to the table. Ah, it's here on my shirt. Oh, that looks super cool. All right. Glue dot. I think we'll do this. I think I'll do a couple. Yay. Pretty, huh? So those flowers, you can probably see now why I didn't bother coloring them. They just kind of became part of the background, where the focal point really is the greeting. But I think that we could add a few silvery sparkles, don't you think? Martha. Okay, so where am I at time-wise? So probably at 20 minutes, huh? I'm totally cool with this taking a half an hour. I didn't expect it to be a totally quick card, but I also thought that it would not be horribly long either, so you know, if you, those are cool. Maybe those would look good. I was kind of thinking these clear ones. Yeah, I think I'll go with the clear ones. I think those will look nice with the smoky slate. Just not taking all day to make a card, right? That'll do it. All right, so on the inside, depending on how I use it, I could add, you know, best wishes on your birthday, or even just happy birthday, or on your wedding. Oh, I think those were a nice choice. I really like those. What are those? Those are called Elegant Faceted Gems. I think they're still current. I hope they are. If they're not, and you really, really want them, please let me know. Let's see. So let's do something on the inside and the envelope, and then we'll call it time. We'll say we're done after we stamp the inside and the envelope. So I'm going to use this smaller rose. Hi, Caroline. Carolyn, duh. Sorry, I don't know what came out of my mouth. Hi, Zaina. 1:30 and oh my goodness sakes. You are a night owl. Zaina, what have you been working on? Every now and then I think about those gorgeous flowers that you made. if you guys haven't seen her flowers that she posted on Rosie Scrapper Stamper's website, she shared some really beautiful flowers a while back. And if this card or anything I have done, or if you just want to share your stamping adventures or crafting adventures on Rosie Scrapper Stampers, we would love to see it. I would love to see it. There, yay. So I got a little ink right there. So I could stamp there or use my little ink eraser, but I think I'm gonna go for stamping. Yay, that was a good way to cover that up, wasn't it? All right, so there's our envelope and there's our card. Yay! All right, I think that you could do this in 30 minutes, don't you? Easy. Oh my goodness sakes, what was that? Okay, I'm gonna get out the eraser for that. But I made some other samples that I wanted to show you, or one other sample. And then I also wanted to try stamping those same images in stamping them directly onto Petal Pink and onto some Seafoam, which is a really nice pale green. Oh, that's too bad, Zena. Yes, the tulips, they were so gorgeous. Thank you, Dawn. All right, so let me see if I can find that other one. Oh, Martha, I don't know if you saw the other one, but based on our conversation this afternoon, did you see the video of this with that collage background? That was the one I did a couple of weeks ago. Well, oh, here it is. Here's the other one that I made. Okay. So on this one, I just did a white background, and then I used this soft Seafoam. Is that what it is? Is that what color it is? Seam binding. Yeah, soft Seafoam. And I did a little bit of coloring with the Stampin' Blends. And then, of course, the greeting on white. Which one do you like better? I think I'm kind of partial to this one. So let's see what this looks like if I stamp those same stamps onto colored paper. Thank you, Dawn. Carolyn, I haven't seen you in a long time. Where you been, girl? And actually, Carolyn, are you still there? Because I want to ask you something. There's something I need to ask you. Oh, wait. I don't want peach leaves. I want green leaves. Although peach leaves wouldn't be that bad, would they? There we go. and the greeting. Let's do the greeting on white this time. I'm just grabbing a scratch piece out of my stash. And here's the greeting. It's upside down. Oh, not that it matters. Oh, that's right, that's right. I saw that. Congratulations. You know I'm very jealous about grandbabies. It's okay though. I'll survive. Maybe someday. All right, so I'm gonna cut these out so it's easier to get them onto the platform. So Carolyn, I wanted to know if you wanted to help me this summer make Christmas cards for the Christmas boxes. I committed to 200. And I don't have any designs thought up or ready yet, but I will. If people will say they'll come over and help me, then I'll get on it. Or if you want to help me design, that would be fun too. And then this funky one. Let's do it this way so that doesn't have to be hanging off there. So wiggly, isn't it? Okay, I think I got it. Oh, this one. See if we can get that on there too. It would probably be just as fast to do multiple times through, but this has some little pieces stuck in it, and I don't want those to get clogged, so I do want to take the time to get those out of there. Love my pokey tool. And another piece of tape. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm just going to run it through over here instead of bringing the machine over. You guys know what cranking looks like. Actually, it's on wheels. I don't have to have it so far away from me. Alright, there we go. There's that one. Looks pretty. And this one. And this one. Let's just get that ready to go through again. See how this turned out. Nice. Okay. So I'm ready to run this through. So in case you didn't know, this code right here is if you plan on placing an order in June on my website, my Stampin' Up website, which is right here, kellyrose.stampinup.net, and your order is less than 150, then it really helps me out if you use that code at checkout. So if you plan on doing it, you can always come back to this code. Come back to this video, take a screenshot, or write this down. Okay, so I forgot something, didn't I? I wanted to do this in white. So one more through. Okay, so let's see how this looks on here and decide on the card base. So I might go with white. I might go with a different. Anybody have any suggestions on the actual card base? Oh, those look good. I love the leaves. All right, so these leaves are in petal pink, but I think that's okay. And then this will go, maybe I should do that over here instead, kind of cover those up. Or I could change the orientation completely and do it this way as a horizontal card. What do you guys think? I think I'm leaning towards that. I think I like that. I don't know what I think about the card base. I don't think I want that. This white on white. Maybe the green. Seafoam, the soft seafoam. I think I like that, and then I'll go with the seafoam ribbon. That might be nice. Okay. Do I like this? Am I happy? I think I am. So I'm just checking over here to see if I have a soft seafoam card base, and I don't think I do. So I'm gonna grab another piece of paper. Oh, I have this petal pink here. I wonder if petal pink would look nice. Oh, that looks nice too. Ooh, maybe I like that better. What do you guys think? Petal pink. Soft seafoam. And Martha says no white. Do you mean do not use the white? Pink. Yeah, I think I like the pink too. Okay, we'll go with the pink. Yay. Good. Less paper that I have to cut, but I do need to score this. Scoring that at 4 1/4. And then I need a piece of paper to put on the inside. So I'm going to cut this down to 4 by 5 1/4. So just taking 1/4 of an inch off of the base measurement, both directions. And then I'm going to use that soft seafoam ribbon. All right. So Martha, you switched over to Facebook. Is it because of the comments? You couldn't read the comments? So that'll give me like 1/8 of an inch border around this. Oh, it's kind of stuck. I should have stamped that first. It's all right. I'll show you what to do when you stamp things before you intend to lay them down. So I'm going to go ahead and do I like it like this? I feel like that rose is upside down now, but I'm going to go with it. Actually, I think I had it like this, didn't I? And then this, and then this. I don't remember how I had it on there. Rearrange. Do you like the landscape better than the portrait? I'll put them side by side later. Alright, let's put this down. Actually, no. I was thinking maybe I could wrap the ribbon around now. Let's see what that looks like. Instead of just the bow, do a full wrap. On second thought, I think just the bow. Let's see. Move the comments to the side so I can see the video and comments at the same time. Do you mean on Facebook or on YouTube? Which one do you want to move to the side? On Facebook. I do not know. I think that if you are on your phone and you like click on the video so it takes up the whole screen, I think the comments will like scroll up in front of you. I don't watch enough live videos on Facebook to know for sure, but maybe somebody else can advise. If you're watching on your computer, again, I rarely watch Facebook Lives. All right, let's do I think that this stamp set makes it easy to get a really classy looking card done. And you know, you don't have to have the scallop rectangle. You could just do like a panel. Maybe do some inking around the edges to dress it up a little. Yay. Okay, a little bling. And we're done. And so, I mean, I haven't put everything away yet, but that's under an hour. So 2 cards under an hour. I think that's kind of good because they're not like super simple cards. They've got some stuff going on, right? Now I think I might go with those champagne-y looking ones now that I have the petal pink background. Should we go with 5? We might need 5 on this card. There we go. I'm a big fan of the bling. There we go. Nice. Let's look at the other one again. If I didn't lose it. Okay, there it is. And then this one I had the envelope and did the inside. Oh, I was going to show you what to do if you mess up and put your paper on the inside. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad you fixed it. Yay. Thank you, Dawn. Thanks for hanging in there with me. All right. There's the 3. Do you have a favorite? While I put these dies back in. I do too. I like them both. Yes. It is hard to pick. So I'm cleaning up, which is going to be part of the whole thing, because, you know, if you just come in and make a bomb go off in your craft space, you haven't really timed how long it takes you to make a card, right? Now, do I normally clean up after myself? No, not really. But today I'm going to. All right. Get some of this trash. And I'm going to grab some Post-it notes. This works great. Oh, how did that get on there? And just, that is not a good Post-it note. I might have been using the wrong end. These Post-it notes have lost their sticky. Let's see if these have lost their sticky. I don't think so. Yay. I think I have two here. Yeah. I have glue goobers everywhere. This keeps getting dirtier and dirtier. I must have goobers on my hand. All right. There. Post-it notes are a card maker's best friend. There we go. I'm going to pull my eraser back out though, because I want to get those goobers off. Well, thanks for hanging in there with me, you guys. It's great to have you with me when I am stamping and crafting. I'm just going to have to put my greeting right on top of there and my signature right on top of there, because that doesn't seem to want to come off. This needs a little bone folder. Well, I don't know if you know. If you know me very well, then you know that I am very partial to pink. So I think that this one actually might be my favorite. All right, you guys, if you have any questions about anything I have done or any projects I have done, then please let me know. I would love to help you out in any way that I can. I'm a very messy card maker, so yeah, it is nice when everything has a designated spot. That is true. So, okay, so Carolyn, I didn't hear an answer about the cards unless I missed it, and it's up here. But let me know if you want to help me make Christmas cards for the boxes again, because I think that would be a lot of fun. All right, you guys, have a wonderful Sunday evening. It's been a pleasure. I hope you've enjoyed these beautiful cards with the new stamp set Cottage Rose. Bye.